Do you feel like, back up the camera here so you can see, do you feel like stuck, held back, like you're getting in your own way kind of thing? Do you ever feel that way? Do you stuff like in your head is just saying, no, it's hard to listen to sometimes? Well, I got some tips, and this is part of the tips is everything. I'm going to include that as well, but I got some tips and tools to help overcome, it's not going to do away with those thoughts, that ego, that it's not going to do away with it. It's not going to eliminate the problem, but it will help you. These tips will help you manage so you can focus, you can be more present, especially when you're out enjoying the view. You can be more present and not have to worry about the thoughts holding you back in your head. One tip I have for you is just like this, and 3 others as well, but I wanted to bring 3. But this tip: go outside, be by water, go out in nature. You do this full size here. Go out in nature, be by water. That's tip. Really, bonus tip. First one is my bonus one. Bonus tip: be by water. Another tip, we all do this a lot. As I walk down closer to the water here, it's been, here we go. Next tip is to listen to music. Find the music that really lifts you up, gets you going. Not just any music, like it has to lift you up. If it lifts you up, it works. And then build a playlist with a ton of music. I have that myself. Label it and put emojis on it. Label it and everything. So so it's easy to find as I'm walking through shrubs on the way to the water here. And just make sure it's easy to find. Listen to music, build a playlist of the music that lifts you up. That is gonna really. So yeah, that's my really true tip 1. My tip 1 true. So yeah, again, be out in nature. This is the bonus tip. I'm listening that first. I'm leading to a value here. And then tip number 1 is music. Listen to music. Paying attention to the path here. I'm gonna turn this around. Next tip, my keys jingling and everything. And I'm coming up, this is not scripted. I'm coming off these from my head. They're in my memory. I'm gonna walk that way because there's shade and trees. It's sunny out, it's Texas, it's over 100 degrees. I'm gonna go to the shade. But tip number 2. As I think for it, as I walk to the water here. Tip number 2. Still thinking. It's coming to me. I just did it. Breathe. Breathwork. I heard this one time before, we're not breathing like the correct way we need to. Like it's usually short breaths, like our hair is on fire or something. We're not breathing like the way we need to be breathing. And it shows like when we're taking short breaths, that's usually when you're out of breath. Like that. And we're taking short breaths, we're not breathing correctly. So deep inhale, deep breaths. And then exhale. Hold it in One of my friends, buddies, YouTube, Instagram, like on here, he heard it the way I heard it a different way. It's the same thing, I think, but I heard it a different way. It's the 4-4-4-4. Inhale 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. 4-4-4-4 method. I associate the 4-4-4-4s with love, or 4 hearts or something like that. If you know, you know. Shout out, comment below if you got that. Comment below. Comment below. There is life in the water. So I'm on tip 2, right? So let's recap real quick. Bonus tip is be out in nature. Go by water, be in nature, outside. Be under the sun. And my first true tip was listen to music. My second tip was deep breaths. Now I'm sure you know this, but it's if anything, it's a good refresher. Let's see if I can really dig down for my tip number 3. I have to really think. I'm just standing here in the shade, sun reflecting on the water over there. See that? A little hazy, but tip number 3. Tip number 3. I'm working off of memory here. I'm working off of memory. So this video is not near perfect, but we can enjoy the water as I think of my tip number 3. It's coming to me, and tip number 3. Water, outside, nature, music, breathe. Commit to something, I would say. That's just what's coming up with for me right now. Commit. If you have issues, if you are worried about committing to something, I remember these benches they were once here and then they were taken out. I think they're close to here. Yeah, commit. If you're worried or if you ever stressed about committing to something, like if that was one of your hardest things, if something's coming up but you can't commit because you have such a busy schedule, you have like, I don't know, in a month, I don't know, if something else come up, commit to it. Like, go all in on that one thing that especially if it's for you. Go all in on it. Commit to it. Once you commit to something, the universe has a way of opening it up for it to happen. If you commit. Commit to it, commit. Go all in, commit, and watch it like be totally available to you once you commit. If you don't commit, you're telling the universe you don't want it. It's not gonna make it happen. Commit. See if I can I have a story around this place too. Like, I come here actually a lot. This is not my first time in this spot. Dallas, this is called White Rock Lake. And a while back, as I'm giving these tips to you, if anyone in the comments, shout out below if you're not recognizing these tips from, like, it's all controlling emotions, or managing emotions, not controlling, managing emotions, emotional intelligence. And I did all that training stuff way in like 2021. And towards the end of my, how long did I go for? I went from technically March, April, May, June, 4 months. 4 months total. The first 2 are like 2 weekends. And then I went all in and did and finished the whole darn thing. And it was a 3-month long with 3 weekends, like for each month. 1 month I had 1 weekend planned for some training and going stuff, but it was like we had a month and we set out to do tests. We were on a group chat, and we would set out to commit to stuff, to declare stuff, to create stuff for our lives, what we want. Like the first trainings were all declaring what we want and everything, and then taking action to get that. And then this last part was all about the action taking. Take the action to get what you want. You know, I wouldn't spin it as saying do what you need to do. It's taking the action to get what you want. And that's what especially the last part, which was 3 months long, was all about. At the end of that, there was this community service project. And we as a team, a whole group team, like all 30 of us, we first we had committees and everything. We had roles that we played a part in. We put together this big old celebration party that we reached a goal of raising funds for a nonprofit. And we raised money for this church in New Orleans that was connected to one of our teammates. And Water's Edge? It was Water's Edge Church. So the theme was all about water. So we were going to create all this stuff every day near water, find a place near water. And I'd come here a couple times. I'd come here near water. This is all this emotional intelligence training towards the end, a community service project. And I'd come here for this water, actually specifically over there, straight ahead there. I would come here, record some videos. There were some other water spots that I found too. But every time I come back here, I just do the whole emotional intelligence training because of that experience. Comes back to me every time I'm here, every time I'm in those other water spots. I came to Dallas in like 2015, 2016. Hated it. I could have gone down a whole nother path, but Dallas was like the city of growth for me. So I can say all I want, I want to come back to or whatever, but like I do, like this is where my growth happened. Big time growth. Like life-changing growth. I realized that when I was moving out, like at the end of May of my apartment, like, you know what? I went through some serious growth here in this apartment. Well, I'm not in the apartment right now, obviously. I don't have that apartment anymore. But at this park was a part of it. And it was all emotional intelligence training. If anyone's interested, shout out below if anyone commented, nextleveltrainings.com. Shout out below. And there's all the ones similar. Landmark. Or there's out in LA, there's MITT. MITT training. Out in LA. One of the trainers does everything. He was doing it for Next Level as well. He does trainings out in Austin and out in LA as well. And the trainer who I had does it for multiple organizations. But I hope, did I bring the value today with the tips? Let's see. I had be outside in nature. Just sum up, recap my tips of not being held by your own thoughts. I'm going to continue to walk this way. And how you can prevent your thoughts from holding you back. Just to recap, as I close out, make sure and like, share, subscribe. Comment below how can I support you with your tech needs. What do you want? What are you working on now? I'm interested below in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, comment below as I'm recapping my tips.